Hello, 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 and welcome to the show. And it's Ghost 22 because it's Monday night, isn't it? So I'm just trying to find some weirdness that's going on around here. And that you hear is actually it's not Ghost, it's Holly. And apparently that's her way of telling us she's content. Blows snot all over us. Let's have a look at who's in the room. Denise, good evening. Let's have a look at who's in the room tonight. Anyway, wow, we're heading towards Halloween at a rapid rate of knots. Denise, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Dawn is in the house. Hello. Hello, Dawn. Hello. Lynn's in the house. Mary Barbara's in the house. I got my dinner. Been busy clearing out cupboards in the kitchen. That means that you're moving and clearing energy as well. Don't forget that. Mary Barbara, welcome to the show. Julia Evans, welcome to the show. It's good to see you. Amanda's in the house as well. Oh my gosh, they're all in here tonight. Y'all in the house tonight. Amanda's in the house. Where else? Julia Evans, I did say hi. Good evening. Welcome. Mort Ali, welcome to the show all the way from Connecticut in the United States. You are very, very welcome. Good to see you. Let's see who else is that. Right, I've kind of all you guys who have been in. You're actually in before me. No, you're getting a new kitchen. Oh wow, tons of brand spanking new energy in your house. Forgive me for looking a little bit perspired, but I am because I was running, and it's not a very nice thing for Maya to see her dad running. So anyway, welcome to the show. Good to see you. It's Ghost 22. That means it's all about paranormal. How come you come in that side?
I don't know. It's just
weird. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, you're supposed to be.
I'm getting in there. You need to turn the camera on just a little bit.
There you are.
Hey guys.
Should we tell everybody you're still eating your dinner?
Yeah, you can do. Still eating, by the way. We've been rushing.
We've been rushing, so it's been. Maybe moved if I get a house I like. Light. You wrote light, but I understand you like. Dawn, Mary, Denise, all right. Everybody's having a chat. Everybody's saying, "Hey,
hey, girl,
hey." I don't know why I said that. To be absolutely honest with you. And Entre Studio. Let's have a look. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get another camera set up so we could bug Maya. Entre Studio. Go. That's good. I got this something about that.
You can mute me.
Only possible.
No, on the camera.
How do you mute it? You do it.
Boom. So they can hear me off yours. But
right, yeah, there you go.
Hi.
That means I can turn the main camera.
Yeah, you get good camera.
So that's Maya, by the way. That's Maya, by the way, even though she's actually that's it. That's Maya. Maya, say hi to everybody.
Hi everyone. How are you doing?
Not in that voice.
Okay, never mind.
No, you were still lying. You're still live. Yeah, you still come up here.
Hi everyone. Hope you're having a good evening.
Finished?
Hello.
You finished hogging the camera?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. We'll get there in the end.
You can't. Anyways, it's very, very pleasant to see you all this evening, and welcome to Ghost 22 with your host, Paul Francis, and his sidekick, Puddlebum. So she hates it when I say that.
You know what?
What?
I don't actually know.
You don't know? You don't really know.
I don't really know.
Right, anyway, we were talking today. I was saying to her, listen, why don't you what we want is the reason I kind of wanted you on the show, not only because you're my baby girl, but we wanted a younger person's perspective on the subject matter, being ghosts and paranormal. Now, Maya has been here with me when I've actually filmed UFOs in the sky, haven't you?
Yeah.
So she's actually seen them. So she's seen it one-on-one. You know, it's not me thinking I'm showing her something dancing around the sky going, look what I videoed. And she's going, yeah, okay. She's with me when I've actually photographed it. And she's going, oh my God, oh my God. And weirdly enough, they always appear outside her window.
It's always my window or on my side of the house.
Or on your side of the house. Because maybe she's the alien.
Hope not.
So we wanted her perspective, and she was eating your food, it's all right.
Oh, sorry.
So basically what we wanted to do is I wanted to get a load of her pals involved as well, her pals that she goes to college with and around her school age and blah blah blah, so we can get them all involved. But she goes, none of them are bothered about what we do.
No, my plans aren't quite like that.
What do you mean? Or should I do it that way? What do you mean?
You're talking to the wall.
I know I'm talking to the wall, but on the camera it looks like I'm talking to you.
I can't stay focused.
Hello, Alice.
I don't know how to explain it. Do
you ever get missing time? In other words, like, you know, say for example, you come into the house like it's 2 o'clock, and then all of a sudden it's 3:30 or 4. You go, what the hell happened?
We do that quite often, though, don't we?
It has happened to us in the past. It has happened to us in the past where we set off somewhere and like a couple of times that's happened, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Maya used to come with me when I used to go and do all my shows. And she used to be my little sidekick in the car, and you know, keep me talking. Right. The idea was she was to come with me and chat to me and keep me awake while I'm driving. 5 minutes in, out cold.
Long nights though they are. They were long nights.
But there'd be like many times we would get into the car, say 12 o'clock or maybe 11:30 or something like that, and then all of a sudden we're like not far away from home or something like that. We're like, how did we get here? The drive back seems to be quicker than the way on the drive up. But there was a couple of times where there was like an hour missing that we just couldn't make. And I remember looking at the clock thinking, oh, the clock must be wrong, really. But yeah, it actually is interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah, Mary's right as well.
Mary Barber says, most teenagers are not bothered. I have 6 teenagers and only 1 might actually be interested. Marilyn, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Thank you very much for being here. All you guys who are watching us on Facebook tonight, may I please invite you to come off Facebook, come out of Facebook, go into YouTube, right? And when you go into YouTube, on the search bar at the top, please type in Paul Francis 111, and it'll bring you right back to the show. Now, the reason we invite you to come off Facebook is it's not stable. This Facebook is just literally not stable at all. YouTube is far more stable, and you are less likely to be hacked. And that's the reason why we moved away our shows from Facebook. Our shows are actually on YouTube, and they get sent to Facebook via a third party. Who else did I just? Little Sue Vindicum's in house. Vindicum. What's the Vindicum? What's the Vindicum? Come on, from one of your favorite films.
Oh, I don't know.
Santa Claus, the movie. He talks about the elves being the Vindicum.
Oh, I love that.
And that's what every time I see Sue's name, I think of that film. So it's happy. Julie Sharp, evening, Maya and Paul. Sorry, I may never be sorry you're late. The fact that you give up the time to be here, trust me, it means a lot to us. Dawn had I'm never late, Julie. Love a proper book. If you love a proper book, buy mine. Buy one of mine. Buy the Safeway or the Little Book of Quick Wisdom. Buy any of those. That's if you know. I've also got another book out. The funny thing about it is I've got a book I forgot written. I'd actually forgot written it. I had a book out about 5-6 years ago. When was it? Actually, when I was working with Colin Fry, I just released a book, and it's called The Power Within. And I'd forgotten completely I'd written it. So that's available too. I'm just going through our publishers now to see if I can get it back so I can re-release it. Just reading the history of Merlin. Do you think Merlin was real? What do you think? You can interject and talk at any time. You know, you don't have to wait. You can talk.
I know. I just always I just listen to you guys. And
Julie's got my books. All right, thank you, Julia. I don't know. Did I sign them for you?
I keep hearing an echo on here, but I keep because my thing's on.
Just on the right hand side. Just turn the volume right. There you go. So anyway,
Also,
we have the Book of Quick Wisdom. We have the Safe Way. They were both produced by the book company I'm with at the minute. But I also produced another book about 6-7 years ago called The Power Within, and interesting. So of course it was real, or he was real, says Amanda. I'm not going to say he wasn't. I'm not going to say he was, but I'd like to see factual evidence to that he was actually there, because it'd be an amazing story if, you know, all of that stuff was really real. You know, Camelot and the lady of the lake with the big sword and all. I'd love if that was all real. One of the things I used to want to be when I was a kid was a knight. I wanted to be a knight when I was a kid. Always wanted to be a knight. Wasn't bothered about being a cowboy or anything else. Just wanted to be a knight. And somebody said to me when I was doing one of these weekend shows, you know, where a lot of paranormal people turn up, psychics and mediums and people like that. And I was featured at one of these big weekends. What somebody said to me, "Oh, you were a knight in a former life." I never argued with him. I was thinking that could be true, you know. Could be. I could be a knight. Could have been a knight. Could have been. I could have been a samurai though, because I was really drawn towards the martial arts. He was called Maedrin. Maybe
I haven't read.
And that's where she's Maya Drin. Anyway, on as this is the show. So tonight I managed to once again look at some videos, look at some stuff. I've got a couple of videos, and obviously the slides as always. Now, one of the things weirdly, and one of the things something happened tonight that I want to discuss with you guys, because I keep getting asked, "Oh, Paul, do they bug you? Do they get involved? Do they annoy you when you're like trying to have downtime?" And I always say, "Not really, no, not really." But I always say, they'll switch on if needed. Okay, and it's weird. I was sitting watching one of my. I love old World War II movies. I love the old 1950s Pathé World War II films. I could watch them all day, every day. I love them, love them. I think that's why I'm drawn to that particular era. In fact, if you look at me now, it won't look like it. But if you look at a younger version of me without the goatee, and you look at the chap who was the commanding officer of the Dam Busters, and you might see a similarity there. Quite a few people sent that to me and go, "My God, you look just like him." And one of my former lives, I know I died flying either a Spitfire or a Hurricane or an airplane of that particular stature. But they always say to me, do they interrupt your life? Do they just jump in and at any time of the day? Do they bug you? You know, like Ghost with Goldie, or with what do you call her? Not Goldie Hawn. What do you call that actress? She's in Sister Act.
Oh,
Whoopi Goldberg. I said, no, it's not like that. It never happens like that. So I'm sitting watching my movie this afternoon, and it just went ding like that. I mean, just whoosh like that up around me, and I launched into a read, and it was just going like it was coming at me like this. And the person I was reading, I won't share obviously because it's private between them and their family and friends, but the accuracy was scaring me. I was like, "Is that real?" And they were going, "Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe you said that." I was like, "Oh, wow, okay." But I wasn't. I normally before I do reads, I do meditation, I do prayer, I get myself prepared, and so on and so forth. And I draw on my guides and my family and all that malarkey, and just happened today. It was a nuts. So I just thought I'd share that with you because people do ask me that question: does it just happen, or do they annoy you? And they never annoy me. And I always say, if they get through my defenses, it's because they have to. There's a reason for it. So we got that happen today. Anyway, so on with the show.
Yeah, sure.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So, did you manage to get any? Oh, before we go any further, you haven't done your bed yet. Telling everybody to like the show and
like, share, subscribe, hit the
oh, like can you see the
notification
energy in it? Like, yeah, subscribe, hit the button.
bell. Oh my god.
Teenagers, the emotional content of a boot. Please like the show. It's very important to us. It's very important to the show that you like the show. Hit that like button. And don't forget to share the show. But please do share the show with your groups. And we want to get more and more and more younger people onto the show because I really am interested in their point of view. So I gave Maya a thing today. I said, right, listen, I want you to go and chat to your pals, get them to come on the show, get your pals together, and we'll take them on a paranormal investigation with us.
I think that'd be very.
Did you not speak to any?
No, I've been really busy.
You've been busy doing what? Sleeping?
No.
Kids these days.
I've got resits. I've got exams.
Kids, they don't know they're alive these days. They just don't know this. And in our house, I have a thing called excusitis, the disease of making excuses. Something I just don't allow. Excusitis, the disease of making excuses. Speaking of which, we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the show. Now, in the little sections of the show where we do the little adverts, if you want to call it that, the show is now open to your business. If you would like to have a section of the show or an advert in the show, we will now make that available to you. All you got to do is contact me on Paul at paulfrancis111.com. So Paul at paulfrancis111.com. Let me just quickly send you a banner so you can read it. And there it goes right across the bottom of the screen. So if you would like your particular business advertised on our show, then do contact us and we will make your show, I keep saying the show, we will make your particular business a feature on the show as well. So if you'd like to sponsor one of the videos, we will make sure your show and our show sponsors your advert. All right. So contact me on Paul at paulfrancis111.com and we will gladly talk to you about what we can do for you. Mary says, I'm listening. I'm just eating my dinner a bit late with, so's Maya. She's eating her dinner. Her dinner's on the table over there. She's like reaching over and getting a chip every now and again.
Whenever there's advertising, is my time.
Well, all you can do is turn the camera over towards me.
Then it's just like two-sided out, isn't it?
Well, it's just going to be a side of my face while you're munching down. Jackie's in the house. Wacky Jackie. Jackie, do you know what I know where you work, and there's lots of spook happening around where you work. We need to get some footage, girl. We need to get some footage. Now, I'm meeting up this week with Amanda and Dawn because we're being put together. We're putting together some ideas and some haunts and so on and so forth. So if you're living in the Southwest and you'd like to join us and to the recreation of Paraghost, then do please give us a call. Contact myself, contact Amanda, contact Dawn, and we will be meeting up, I think, this week. I think it's Wednesday. I think we're meeting up. I think, and we will be putting stuff together. So anyway, I'm looking forward to it. Let's get on with the show. So we'll start with, as always, the slide. The slide. What are you laughing at? Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me?
Sounds quite accurate.
It's all right. I'd love to be, but I live in central London. But I know, but Jackie, you do have access to some seriously
Yeah.
spooky places,
That is true.
if I remember correctly. Also, there's nothing to stop, say, a little group of us doing a couple of day trip, like a Friday, Saturday trip to London.
That's where my mum lives.
It's where her mother
My
lives
mum
in
lives
London.
London.
Actually, your mother works at the palace, and there's lots of spook around there.
Yeah, and she works in Hyde Park.
But you should work around the palace. There'd be a lot of spook because there's a lot of royal spooks,
There's
and
a lot of
there's a lot of beheadings and stuff happened up there, which we could have a chat with. Be interesting. Anyway, so there's my email going across the bottom of the page for you to send me an email. Now, you can also use that email to send me your photographs or your EVPs or your video footage that you captured yourself, and we will feature it on the show. Are you ready for picture number one,
Yes, I am.
Mogwai?
I am indeed.
Are you really now?
Am I meeting up with you, Amanda?
Are you meeting
most
up with what?
likely. You said about Wednesday.
No, you'll be at
If I'm
college.
at college, if I'm not.
You'll be at college.
And I've put
Oh, she's going to get her little teethy thing done, aren't you?
yeah, my retainer.
Hot now.
Get the braces off, you see.
So anyway, pictures. Here we go. Picture number one tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is this one here. Now, just open it up.
See if I can do that.
See if you can open it up. Now, picture number one, it's highlighted in a circle. Now, if you look at the upper range of that circle, sort of, or you could throw the camera. Just give the camera a good kick. Slam it into the floor.
Nice.
It's because you're using someone to hold the camera up.
I can't really use
Over
it.
there. Get one of the boxes over
Hold
there.
on, guys. I'll be with you in a second.
She's scary
Yeah.
at the best of times. So I'll look at this camera. So if you look at the top left-hand corner of that fireplace, okay. You ready? There you go. You will see what looks like eyes, nose, and a head, and then you follow off the edge of the fireplace. You can see like an arms hold going down straight, like as if somebody's standing to attention to the left-hand side of that fireplace. So, what's your thoughts? My eyes are shocking, says Julie. Julie, you'd be perfect to come on ghost tours because does that look like a box to you? I don't know. We're over here, but in Ireland we call that a glass. Right there. Look, come in. Look over to the main camera. Okay. There. See the eyes and the nose and the mouth and the head and the shoulder and the arms come down that way.
Only just about.
Yeah. Well, let's So, what's your thoughts on that particular picture?
My eyes are shocking as well.
Pictora, it just says ghost pic. It's just renowned as a ghost pic. And this picture, which was released in September 28th of 2023, shows. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I'm not looking at that one at all. No, this one is just called Fireplace Ghost. It's just called Fireplace Ghost. Sorry, I misread that bit of information. No, it's just called the Fireplace Ghost. There's no background footage for it. It's captured on a camera. What's your thoughts? Is it real? Is it not real? Is it what? What are your thoughts on this particular one? So if you tap that screen, I'm sure.
It doesn't do it. I've tried it already.
I'm gonna try it that way.
Hi guys. Oh, this is really not going well, is it?
You're up too high. Look, your head's being cut off. I can't see anything else. I've got my glasses on. So Mary Barber reckons there's 4 people on there. So can you point out where those 4 people are, Mary? Where do you think the 4 people are? I can't make it out, says Amanda. So look, okay, Amanda, look at the circle, the red circle. Now, using the fireplace as a reference, okay? So look at the mantelpiece of the fireplace. Look to the left-hand side of the mantelpiece, closer to the top of the circle, and you will see a face. Then if you stare at it, you'll start to see the shoulders and arms.
I can just about see it now, the way you're talking about it.
I can see a face looking over the... That's it, Sue, yeah.
I feel like a shadow kind of thing.
Maya, what happened? Says our Jules.
Oh, this camera isn't.
She's drunk.
I'm always drunk.
Alcohol. Unbelievable.
Imagine.
She's been drinking since she's 14. Things I don't know. So come on, guys. Leave some comments below. What do you think? What's your thoughts on it? Remember, you guys are the ones who tells us whether it's real or not. I can see 4 part faces on the body of someone that you're talking about, says our Wacky Jacks. I think I need a magnifying glass. If you zoom in, it's quite clear, but not convinced it's real, says Sue. Yeah, if you zoom right in, top left-hand corner of the fireplace, on the fireplace shelf, just under the top of the red circle, you'll see a face. And if you stare at it enough, the shoulder starts to appear. Is there a doll in the fireplace? I mean, right in the fireplace. I don't know, Jax, if this is a thing. I don't know. There's actually, weirdly enough, no background information on this particular one. Yes, face man standing in a black suit. First one on the left, says Mary Barber. Jojo Waltz has joined the show. Welcome, Jojo. Jojo, can I invite you to come off Facebook and come in over YouTube, please? Come in via YouTube. I'm surprised that people who've been watching the show for a long time are still coming in via Facebook, because not that I'm telling you off. That's not. Because you should have been given a heads up from YouTube that the show was coming on. That's what I'm talking about. You should have been given a notification that the show was going on. So if you're on Facebook, can I advise you to please come off Facebook? By the way, you heard the dog. That's probably Shadow, because he's a gobby git. He just likes to hear himself talk. In fact, when we come up in the car, he talks, doesn't he? Wacky Jackie, I can see something in the fireplace. Yeah, definitely a face in the fireplace, says Amanda now. Very interesting. What's your comments? Come on, guys, tell me. I had a comment a week ago. I had a comment that came in later in the week, and the comment wasn't on the content of the show, which was annoying. It was that the intro was too long.
I remember that day.
Nothing to say, oh, hey, listen, we enjoyed your show. The content was fantastic. I love the way that you get us to do the work in relation to whether we think it's real or not. No. Oh, your intro is entirely too long. I felt my Irish heckles rising, and I went, you do have an option. Don't watch it. Where's it at? Says Jackie in an American accent. Jojo Anderson has joined us on YouTube. Well done. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget, guys, If you've just joined us on YouTube, smash that like button. It's really important. We really, really need you to smash that like button. Julie Sharp says, I love the music in the intro. Thank you so very much. You get these, what we refer to as keyboard warriors. They have never, and my mom, I could hear my mom's voice, literally hear her voice going, hey, if you've got nothing good to say, don't say anything at all. So sometimes when I go to get my fingers to do the talking, I hear her voice. Do you have to say that? Do you? Who is the better person? Rise above it. Third man started up in the wrist.
I don't know what you guys are saying.
I can't find out one. I have to be totally honest with you. Anyway, let's move along to capture
Number 2.
dos.
Those.
Right. This is referred to as the camera ghost. Okay. This picture was released in September 2028. Unusual activity claimed to be paranormal was captured by camera in a house in England after a visiting dog was frightened by a ghost in the wee hours of the morning.
You know you said 2028 then.
Did I? I said September 28th.
Oh, I thought you said 2028.
September 28th,
Did you
2023.
hear that, guys, or is it just me?
September 28th, 2023. Look, it says it right there. After 30-year-old Victoria Hepworth was dog sitting her pet, the homeowners decided to place motion sensors in the room to ensure the well-being after the Labrador. But instead of catching the well-being of the Labrador, they damn! God damn it! What's that thing? Last one on the right. Last child on the right. So what is that? Is that real? Is that spectacular? Is
And
that
reminds me of you know, one of our favorite films, with Tiny Tim.
oh yeah,
Carol, you know, the
Christmas Carol.
fire thing.
Hello there. Because I got his hair. We actually love Jim Carrey's
Jim Carrey's
animated
sweet.
version of Christmas Carol. It's just the best. We love it, don't we? We watch it all year through.
We watched it the other day, actually.
But that juice is lovely.
And it's actually very healthy as well.
Pear and raspberry. Oh, it's absolutely lush. You want to open the bottle and just drink it all.
Yeah.
If it was alcohol, that's very bright. It is very bright. The lady is sitting. Says, well, it looks like she's hovering. To be honest with you, but Dawn's back in the house. Did you feel that cold? Dawn's back. Number 2 is not real. That's according to Lynn. Number 1's not real. Number 2's not real. They're all jokes.
Kind of looks like a wedding dress.
It does look like a wedding dress.
It does. It does indeed.
I had my own in a really old monastery in Spain last week. Didn't see a thing. Didn't feel a thing. Had the best night's sleep ever.
Amazing.
It's funny, we were talking about something similar to that today. I was saying to Johanna that I haven't slept full night's sleep in 6-7 months, except for one occasion. And that occasion was when we went to Ireland. And when we went to sleep in Uncle Paddy's house, out like a light, didn't wake up till the following morning. And I was like,
morning. Morning.
No, yeah, that's right. I woke up and then
you
had to come and get me.
Come on, we got
His bed was the bed that he gave us was so cool. And then when we went to the hotel, slept again like a baby. It's been in Ireland, being home.
You know.
Can't see number 1. Number 2 is not real, says Julie Sharp.
Everyone's saying number 1 and 2 aren't real.
Well, no, she said she can't see number 1, so we'll take it as a negative. Well, we don't know. It can't be a negative because you can't see it.
Everyone has different ideas.
That's the whole idea of having a show. So you guys give us your what's your thoughts, what's your feedback. So what's your feedback? Please leave comments below. It's important. Number 2 says Denise says, nah, I'm not buying it. I ain't buying that stuff, man. You
I know.
talking at your well,
It looks a bit like a painting.
it looks like a painting. Now, Lynn's thought is because she can see a shadow on the floor.
True.
I tell you what it is. You see, Amanda was in that monastery, and I can guarantee you that there are ghosts in that monastery. But because she's protected, because I taught her protection, they went, oh, she's got a golden light runner. Just leave her alone. Or what is she? What do you call them little rubber dolls with the blue hair?
Like
He's got one on his console in what are we looking at?
he shot his massive head in the window, or he jumped down there.
On the console in Guardians of the Galaxy. Troll.
Yeah, like a troll thing.
Well, Amanda's hair is troll. It's
Oh,
like a
that's
troll. I don't mean that negatively, by the way. They're fun things. Little trolls are fun things. Look, I mean, I'm talking about kitty trolls. You know that, and their hair comes to a point. Well, they probably looked at Amanda's hair and went, "She, do you think she's a troll? Leave her alone. Don't wake her up. She's a troll. We all kinds of hell. Leave her alone. Let's pray over her. Oh, she's got blue hair." Oh, come and see this. Her hair is blue.
All right. We'll let him go.
Those monks over there in Spain had real English accents. Anyway, so there you go. A lot of you are thinking you're not buying that. Number 2 is not very real. Let's go for number 3, shall we? Boing. Now you're gonna have to zoom in on this one. So let me give you the information about this particular ghost.
That goes.
That ghost where you're going with me, ghost man. Give me back my ghost man. You know, give me back my ghost man. Oh, by the way, I have turned Maya into a madness fan.
Oh, I've always had madness.
So this particular picture is actually referred to as the Birmingham ghost. Birmingham is in the Midlands of the United Kingdom. This spine-chilling moment, the ghostly apparition of a woman was caught on camera walking through a Birmingham city centre building site. The eerie image has baffled security bosses at the site in Sherborne Street since it was captured in the early morning of Tuesday the 18th. Boom! That was Tuesday 18th of September, by the way. So this is the Birmingham ghost. She was caught going through, as you can see, a building site. You can actually see a picture of the building site in the background. And security bosses just can't go. They're going, no, I'm not getting that. What the heck is that? So there you go. What's your thoughts on that? She's floating, says Julie Sharp. Amanda shows these trolls how it's done a proper job. She's divinely protected.
Proper job.
That's a sacrifice witch. Well, look, before you start talking about wee sacrifices and witches and that, let's have a wee peek at ghost number 2 again. Oh, press the wrong damn button. Look at ghost number 2, and then ghost number 3.
They're all in white dresses.
Look at ghost number 2, the shape and size, and the shape and the style of the dress. Ghost number 3.
Shape and style of the dress.
That I'd actually be, in all honesty, in my hands held up, I didn't see that till just now. I was going, hang on a sec. That looks, wow, okay. So Sue Benningham reckons that one's real. So if you think that one's real, my darling Sue, what do you think about that one? Where's Amanda going? Where's my little Amanda with the blue hair? Amanda with the blue hair. Good-jing, 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 Amanda with the blue hair. She's good. Oh, I was huge. One of my favorite days was meeting Buster Bloodvessel from
There you go.
from Bad Manners. I met him in Hale in Cornwall, and oh, such a gentleman. Amanda is deliberating. So, Amanda, there's ghost number 2. There's ghost number 3. What's your thoughts? Come on. Number 2 is a fake. I can't see anything. But number 3, okay. Hey, it's not. I'm not trying to twist your ways. You guys are got to tell me what y'all think. And you also know that I tend to put these things on for a particular reason. There's reasoning behind what I do. I'm not telling you all where that's. I believe that's real. I don't know why I'm saying that because Mary Barber lives in Campbell. Why am I talking like this here, y'all? Is Maya with me tonight?
I am there.
Yeah, she'd be right below me if you can see her. She'd be ear. She'd be
right
ear,
here.
man. She'd be right ear, man.
I'm right here.
Hey, do you know what I saw? Right, and I unfortunately didn't have the time to look into it, but they have done a Jamaican dub over. You know, that's when you put somebody else's voice over for Doctor Who. Oh my God, I would love to see that Jamaican dub over Doctor Who, ear doctor. No, that's I don't know what that was going some weird place. Come on, man. You would be that thing coming from that room over there. You come out of that little phone box and you think you're all that. I can only imagine. Oh, I must have tried to find it. I literally saw that there's a Jamaican dub for Doctor Who. I really got to watch that. I tried watching the Bob Marley film, had to put subtitles on. Dawn, my darling, I'm such a Bob Marley fan. I thought the film was terrible. I really didn't like it. I didn't like the Queen movie either. I thought that was rubbish. The last film that the guy who's in Night at the Museum, he plays Freddy, and I thought it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. I went to see a Doctor Who exhibition in Cardiff. Yeah, because it's all shot in Wales. 90 odd percent of it's shot in Wales. Did you know that Star Wars was shot in London?
I did hear something about that. It came up on my
Star Wars was actually shot in London. That's why most of the bodies were all English. Right. So, what's your thoughts? Let's go back to slide number 1. I'm wasting time here. So, slide number 1. Welcome to Ghost 22. If you've just joined us, it's great to see you. Thank you very much for being here. We hope you do enjoy the show. The whole idea of the show is for us as a group of people around the globe to look at the paranormal together, and for you, not for me to tell you, for you to decide whether you think this picture is real or this footage is real or not real. And nobody's gonna give you any grief. I won't allow it. Simple as that. So picture number 1 is that particular picture. If you look into the circle and you look at it long enough, you will eventually see what looks like a person standing there facing the camera. Okay. Denise says, "Me too." I thought it was terrible. Oh wow, love it. I watch it over and over and over. I do love the music. The music. Hey, nothing wrong with the music, Jules. It's just his portrayal of Freddy is so far wrong. It's untrue. It was untrue. He made it like Freddy was stoned most of the time, and that's not true. We watched Rocket Man yesterday. I didn't get into that, but I was never a big fan of that anyway. So number 1 is fake, number 2 is fake, and number 3 is real. Then says, just sent you an email. Oh, did you? Oh, right. Okay. Well, when we're looking at footage, I'll see if I can get it. I see a little boy that go to the chimney. Who's got a mooskin into the fandango? I see a little boy. That's what's coming into my head just as I was reading it. He looks like a chimney sweep. Okay, enough picture. Right. Anyway, black dress. Okay. Number two is that particular picture. Mhm. There's definitely a face near the doll that's in the fireplace, says our Jax. So picture number two. Oh,
Don't know what to think of number two.
you don't know what you think. You don't know what you're. You know,
No.
is not. You know, is it not? And there's number four. Three. Sorry, well, it's this slide number four because it counts the first one. Oh my gosh, she can see Father Christmas as well. What in the first one? All right. Anyway, that's actually a good point. Point number two. There's that particular energy there on number two. So, what's your thoughts on that? And number three
Oh, I
is
see.
the ghost of what you see the ghost in this one here, Father Christmas.
Yeah, I see what they meant.
Where?
I think they're on about just the white figure.
Santa Claus doesn't dress in white.
I know.
He dresses actually the original Santa Claus dressed in green. It was
Green.
Coca-Cola that put him in red. And that's number three right there. So, as you carry on with your deliberations, do tell us what you think. Come on, leave comments below. All right. And we will be back with you right after this advert. Enjoy. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ghost 22. I'm your host, Paul Francis, with my beautiful sidekick and daughter, Maya.
Hello.
So, Maya, you have thoughts as well. Right. Okay, we're going to go back to slide number one. All right. Those of you who thought slide number one is real and you're seeing multiples of pictures, I am so glad that you did see multiples of pictures because there are no ghosts there. This is what's called matrixing. Okay. In other words, your eyes will see and form shapes that your brain wants to see. That's called matrixing. There are actually no spirits there whatsoever. They're in the middle of the fireplace, which looks like a doll, and I can see what you mean. It looks like a little head, little body. That's actually just the back of the fireplace. There's nothing in that room whatsoever. That is all shapes that you're seeing, and it's matrixing. Okay. So if you thought there was a ghost in number one, nope. Number two, what do you think? Real or not real?
Real.
Number two is real. This was an actual capture on a video. Let's come back up loud again. It's an actual capture on a video. It was caught by a security camera in a house when there was nobody else there except the person looking after the house and the dog. Literally caught on video. Now, as Lynn says, you can see a shadow underneath it. But also, if you think about this, you can't see. You can only see the top of her dress. You can't see her head. You can just about make out one of her arms. So, where the camera's not capturing all the physicalities, that means below and above the spirit energy as well. So, the cameras, the pictures that I've caught on cameras, you only see the shape when it comes right up close to the camera.
That's what I remember.
So if from a distance, it just looked like a little, like a slither or like a hair, and then as it comes closer, you start to make out the shape. So it really is a true picture. That's an actual capture. Capture number 3 is real. That's an actual capture. If you'd like to type into Google, type in Birmingham ghost of a lady caught on a building site, you will see the full information about it. And that is a real picture. Now, if you look at that lady and you look, so you look at the fence behind her, and then lying on the ground, there is like a long silver steel bar. If you follow that steel bar along, you can see right through her legs. Can you see it, Maya?
Yeah, I can.
So if you go to the left of where the silver bar is lying down flat, there's like a silver bar, and go from left to right and just follow it all the way along, you can follow the bar right through her legs. So if you actually go to Google it, the Birmingham ghost or Birmingham building site ghost, you'll get this capture. This is a real picture. Have you looked into Truro Ghost yet, Paul? I haven't. I'm interested to have a chat with you on Wednesday about that, actually, to be honest with you. What put me off, Don, and once again, I'm 100% honest, what put me off was the fact that this is a company everywhere. If it was a local company with local people, it would have drawn me in more. But because this is a company that does these parent ghost walks everywhere, no, I didn't bite me. You can see through her legs, says Amanda. Absolutely, yes. See through her legs. I'd love to visit Jamaica. I was actually, oh, speaking of which, I can make that happen. I spoke to the owner of the Jamaica Inn who said yes to our team going there. So we can go up there if everybody wants to converge on the Jamaica Inn. We can do like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing. We can make it happen, or midweek thing. So it is possible to have a chat. Oh, do you hear what? It says Don, you're in for a treat. I've been talking to my older family and friends, as well as looking things up. I can't wait. See, Don, I would say, is going to be the historian of Paraghost, the historian. And Amanda's going to be the hysteria. She's going to be the Yvette Fielding. She's going to, every time a mouse farts, she's going to be screaming and running out the door. So, but actually, she'll not. She'll. I think. No, I think Amanda's got a good head on her shoulders. She'll be able. She'll probably go, but she won't run into something, you know. But yes, we have. I was given an okay and a yes to go and do an investigation at Jamaica. I also did a one event at Bodmin Jail, and I got diddly squat, not a single thing. Apart, I did get orbs, but I didn't get anything else. Do mice fart? Of course they do. Of course they do, Ali. They all creatures that eat produce gas, and they give off. And in fact, we have the smallest dog, one of the smallest dogs on the planet. Where's she? Holly, where are you? Come here, pup. We'll show you. Come here, Holly, come. She's our ghost dog.
She was on my legs.
Come on, puppy. Just drag her. Just pull her. Holly, come here, puppy. We'll get her for you in a second. No, there she is. Give your pass her while you. This is, ladies and germs. This is Holly. This is Holly Wattles, right? And this tiny. If I put her head by the band, you can see she's really tiny. This tiny dog can clear a room. Oh, God in heaven.
So
In fact, we were trying to take her to the vets to see if we could get them actually, color coded. They're that bad. Right there. You beautiful girl.
but she's a hyper thing for
But
her age.
we've seen her standing looking at corners like this here, not moving. Her head just stays fixed, looking at corners. So she's that small. When the two boys are in the room, they can see Burby's ears. Look, She's that small, right? When the boys walk in, we call the boys our German Shepherd. She can walk under them without ducking. She can just walk straight under them. Right. Anyway, it's time to move on to the next segment of the show. I do hope you've enjoyed that part of the segment of the show. We're time to add on this segment. Oh, she's
She's on the table.
she's actually climbed up on the table. So we're about to add this. Now, I want you to watch this. I need you to watch this one very, very closely. Now, this is the first video of the night, ladies and gentlemen. So let me bring this one up so you guys can see. And we're going to go hit. Three kids all playing away.
Whoa. Oh yeah, the kids just leaving. It's fine.
Orb flies across there.
In this scary video, a couple of kids are playing and having
Watch the
fun
kid in the
until a
doorway.
shocking event happens. Watch this.
Same house, three kids. Watch the kid close to the right.
In this
Right. Watch your feedback. What's your feedback?
What else? What the hell?
I don't like that. The child being pulled by her feet, says Jules. That looks like a possession. And then you got the massive orb. I think that's real, says Jack.
Very scary, I must say.
Do you? See, I don't let Maya see the videos before you guys. So what her reaction is real. So I don't let her see the videos. Was pulled away. Oh yes, pulled away. Okay. Come on, I'm waiting on the rest of the feedback. Come on, y'all. Leave some comments below. Come on. Jamali. So we'll watch it one more time. Here we go. Watch the kitty in the doorway.
A couple of kids are playing and having fun until this shocking event happens. Watch this. In this scary video.
Right.
It's funny.
Okay. So, right. Listen, hey, I am not telling you guys anything, but after 40 years of ghost hunting, being linked to the paranormal, psychic, spirits, the whole 9 yards, you tend to watch for things other than the actual thing that's happening. Okay, so you tend to watch things other than the actual thing that's happening. I'm going to go through it with you, and I'm going to stop it and start it. Okay, so
A
Part
group
one.
of kids are playing and having fun until this shocking event happens. Watch this.
Part one. Look at the shape of that child.
It's like bent.
No.
It's very small.
Turn your back. Don't turn the chair around, but turn your back to me. You turn around that way. No, spin around in the chair. But that's it. All right. Put your arms slightly up over shoulder width. All right. Now, what happens when I do that? See what happens? Your back bent.
Yeah, then. Ridiculous.
So let me just right. So they're playing. These two kids are playing on the floor, and one of their kids slides up a wall backwards, and they just go, "Oh yeah." They just go, "Okay, yeah, right. See you later." Bye. Right. Number two. Okay. So watching number two, and I'm going to pause it at a certain point so you can see.
The camera shot the whole time.
Right. Number two things are happening there. Number one, that girl in the middle with the long dark hair didn't do much to hold on to her pal, did she? But watch these two faces, the two that are not being hauled away. Watch their faces. Smiling. And then they go to run to the door and they go gently behind the door. They didn't kick the door through. Like anybody else would have went not into the bedroom and zoomed out through the front door. And this one here, usually when you have a spectacular possession, it's backwards in the crab effect. So the only part of that I'm talking about real is the orb.
It's the orb.
My opinion, only my opinion. I'm not trying to influence you, but as I broke that down and looked at it, that when the child was being pulled backwards, number one, Maya saw it, the foot wasn't in the shot. And number two, they were looking past the kid on the floor, not at the kid on the floor. And number three, when they're holding their hand, they didn't hang on to it. And number four is they just got up and left and went tot into the bedroom, as Dawn said, staged. So the only part, that whole picture that I thought was anyway real was the orbit shot across the screen. And that's the end of that particular picture. Okay, so let me just remove that one. And I'm going to add the next one to the stage. Let me just quickly present, share screen, this one. So get ready to watch this particular little specialty. Here we go. And there.
Sério. Eu tô, tipo, agora eu tô com medo. Agora eu tô com medo, amiga. Olha isso. Gente, essa parte aqui, por incrível que me pareça.
Just so you understand, they are actually in an asylum,
E aqui é
an old abandoned asylum.
Tipo,
Through the windows inside one of the locked buildings, we can see what looks like some pale ghostly figures just standing there staring out at nothing. This seemed to go on.
Right, you see the two? One with the hands up on the glass and the other one just behind the glass. There and there. Oh. Look over here. There
Oh, right, yeah.
and there.
Okay, it's really hard to see it on.
Unnoticed at the time. Could these be the
Okay.
It looks like aliens.
spirits of people who were once a part of the asylum? By the way they stare out at nothing, it makes me think so. Assuming this is real. What do you think? Shad, along with some friends.
Right. Feedback. Feedback. What's your thoughts? Mary Barber says that's staged. Wacky says, I've seen this one before. Little faces in the window, says Jules Sharp. They look like 10, 11 years old with 60s hairstyles. Mary says that's real. But you said a second ago it was staged.
She might have thought about the one before. Oh no, true. You did just.
So one more time as we play it through, tell me what your thoughts are. Leave your comments below.
The exploration consists of 7 parts, but only one of them contains something creepy that she caught on camera. Take a look.
Parte 3 da ala rosa, que é a pior ala que tem. Gente, quanto barro no chão. Aqui é a lavagem de roupa. A gente tá indo pros outros lados, que é bem escondido da ala rosa. Que é onde o povo ficava, tipo, real presaço. Bom, a gente tá indo agora pro necrotério. Eu tô, tipo, agora eu tô com medo. Agora eu tô com medo, amiga. Olha isso. Gente, essa parte aqui, por incrível que me pareça, eu achei bem bonita. Eu tiraria uma foto aqui tranquilamente. E aqui é o necrotério. Tipo,
Through the windows inside one of the locked buildings, we can see what looks like some pale ghostly figures just standing there staring out at nothing. This seemed to go unnoticed at the time.
Thoughts. There's something there that literally stood out to me, right out. It went boom. Well, actually, two things happened there that stood out to me. I'm not going to say anything until you guys tell me what you think, what your thoughts are. Come on, guys, what do you think? For me, it could be a couple of kids messing around in a derelict building. I used to play in old buildings like that. Yes, we all did that. Definitely agree with that. My screen's too small to see, says our Mary. I know Jason saw a similar thing when he took down Bosman Hospital. He took the floors out himself and saw faces in the upstairs windows. I would buy that. I've been in Bosman Hospital, not in it visiting, not in it. In fact, that was the hospital I was told I had cancer. Yes, I'm dubious about this one. Doesn't sit right with me. On the left, it looked like a cardboard cutout.
Remember, it's when they're walking, they lifted the camera up twice. If you
Right.
noticed that or not.
Let me just give this to you guys, okay? Marilyn says, I believe something there. A boy, in my opinion, I do feel the energy. Right, okay. Yeah, there's definitely people there, Marilyn. You are 100% correct there. However, two things that jump out. Number one, which is a primary one, is this is a what do you call them? The people you watch on YouTube? Influencer.
Vlog.
This is a TikTok influencer. That's the girl with the hair, pretty girl with the hair. She's a TikTok influencer. Number two, when you look at this picture of the spirit, okay, how many spirits do you know carry cameras? Can you see my my little arrow?
Yeah.
So when you look at the picture, so the little picture, the little guy standing there on the right and one on the left, how many spirits do you know carry cameras? That was the one that jumped out at me. Yeah, I only died last week. I got my iPhone with me. Me not buying. What's your thoughts? So that kid is standing with like that. Literally. Have you got your camera here? Have you got your phone here?
Yeah.
Where is it? Give it to me. So what I want you all to do is I'm going to, this is a visual proof. Like, if I stand like that. What does it look like?
Like you take the phone.
And what does it look like that's in the photo?
Looks like they're taking the phone.
I'm a ghost. I'm the ghost of Christmas past. Year past. That is, sorry, Jackie is saying it's a bar, but no, not when you go into it. You can see his arms there and here. There's no bar in the middle, and you can see his hands around the object, both hands around whatever that object is. You can see his forearms and his elbows there, like he's leaning against the windowsill, and he's looking through whatever that is, which to me would be an iPhone or any smartphone of some description. So that's my thoughts. What are your thoughts? You guys are more important, not me. You guys are more important. Julie can't see the camera. It's on the guy on the left, Jules. So if you follow the red line at the bottom where the play, it shows you how far the film has gone. If you go to the red line and just go straight up from the red line, you'll see it looks like he's holding like that. He's playing Minecraft.
There's a Steve from Minecraft.
So I'm sorry, guys. Two things. One, the first thing that threw me out is she's an influencer from TikTok. That tells me everything right there. And then the second of all is, if you want to portray that you're catching spirits in a haunted venue, by all means, please. But have your actors not carry cameras.
Not carry cameras.
So, end of the show. Now, what are your thoughts tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Have you enjoyed Ghost 22? I know I've enjoyed being part of it. I don't know about.
Of course, I enjoy. Those photos. A couple of them actually, like, really got me then.
Oh, you this on your head. It was tiny. A couple of the pictures got you.
Yeah, and that video.
So Maya said she's only going to come on a ghost when she gets to wear the hat, because it's got the symbol here, the protective symbol. So I'll come on the ghost hunt as long as I can wear the hat.
It's a lot bigger than it's a lot bigger than mine.
We're trying to build the show up, guys. So please help us out. The hats are available. The hats that she's wearing are available now to order, and so is the t-shirts. If you go to my Patreon channel, you'll see links to some of the designs that are there. Some of them are on sale right now. Also, my website, www.paulfrancis111.com, and there's links to the t-shirts there. So if you want to order your t-shirts in advance, the Ghost 22 t-shirts are available as well as Paraghost t-shirts, as well as plethora of other styles. We have tons of styles. If you're into motorcycles, there's motorcycle styles, there's aircraft styles, there's angels, pixies, fairies, all tons. There's nearly, what do we work it out, 600 different styles now. We've really enjoyed it. Love seeing Maya. Well, Maya is going to be a permanent fixture on the show, and hopefully by next week or the week after, we will both be wearing Ghost 22. I've ordered a couple of the ones with the Ghost 22 here. But the t-shirts and everything that you guys would like to have, they're now available, especially the hat. And that symbol on the top of the hat is, where is it, Robert?
Yeah.
The symbol is the protection symbol. And they're available to you. So when you go in ghost hunting, well, out on your head, the ghost is going, hey, what's that? What's that he's got on his head? What's that thing? Is he a sheriff? Anyway, so enjoy yourselves. I hope you had a laugh. Please, ladies and gentlemen of the world, ghost hunting doesn't have to be like it's portrayed in most of these idiotic TV shows. Like, they're doing their best to scare you. Watch out for the setup. The setup is, oh my God, this is the most haunted place in wherever. And they will constantly say stuff like that. That's called a setup. That's to try and drag you in and tell you in advance you're going to be scared, which is not always the case. I've always looked at this side of the work as being the fun side, okay? But it's an addition to what we do. And the addition is that we are able to give physical proof to back up the spiritual readings. And that's why we do it. But can't wait to get Paraghost underway with Dawn, Amanda, and Maya. And there's a few people who, like Steve, said that he wanted to be a part of it. Him and his wife. Yes, please. Make sure you contact me and email me on the email that was available to you guys earlier if you want to be a Paraghost member. You don't have to be in the southwest of the UK to be a Paraghost member. You can actually start your own Paraghost team where you will get all the merchandise and I will give you training as well.
Dog's trying to go
That
out.
was the dog, actually. That dog couldn't have done that at any better timing. There's the two boys are standing outside the door and they just tapped the window just at that time. So if you want to start a team in your area, then we will supply you with everything you need, including technology, should you want it. And I will also take you and give you training. So until Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen,
Thursday night.
how far is it to go from Campbell? No, our team, our Paraghost team here in Cornwall will probably be based in Truro, so not very far. So if you enjoyed tonight's show, please share the show. It's really important to this. It's important to the station. It's important to the channel. Really important to myself and Maya. Share the show, share, and get your friends and family involved because it is a fun thing to get involved with. But we want a lot more younger people. Okay, bring younger people in as well because at some point in long distant future, we become ghosts. And guess what? I am going to spook the heck out of her. Are people able to buy paranormal tech from you? Yes, you can. And I will only research and work with the highest level paranormal tech. There's a lot of stuff out there you can buy, which is crap. To start off your own team, by the way, you don't need any paranormal tech at all. I will teach you how to do a really good paranormal investigation without any high-tech equipment at all. Okay? I'll teach you how to do that. Yes, you can pick up voice recorders, which are commonly known as what do you call them? When
I'm trying to think of the name.
there's a name for them. Anyway, you can pick them up for as little as £14. Good ones. I would always go with a name brand because it's all about the microphones. The cheaper the brand, the cheaper the microphone, the cheaper the components. But if you go along the lines of a name brand, such as, like, for example, somebody like Sony, people like that, the dictaphone, that's the word. Thank you, Jackie. They will pick up EVPs and they're really, really good at it. Okay. And they don't have to, it can be as little as £14. You can pick them up on eBay and other marketing sites for around even cheaper. Okay. I will teach you the most important part of any paranormal investigation team is what, Maya?
Sorry. I don't know.
Me.
Um,
No. The most important part of any paranormal team is this one word: safety.
Safety is very high, actually.
I have always been, and I will always will be. It's all about safety. And I always tell paranormal investigation teams that I've taught and trained in the past to invest in walkie-talkies. Again, you can pick them up very, very cheap these days. And safety, and do the investigations in blocks, not all go off and then we'll see you in an hour. Blocks. And in my teams, the leader of each team had to check in every 15 minutes. Safety. Anyway, listen, I will see you all Thursday night for Reach Across Live. I'm looking forward to that. I'm feeling hugely better. My connections to spirit seem to be like, wow, at the minute. So come and join me live here on Thursday night, 8 p.m. for Reach Across Live. Thank you so very much for being here tonight.
See you all later, guys. Hope you had a fantastic evening.
She's very quiet tonight, wasn't
I'm
she?
very quiet.
Quiet. She's
I'm
quiet.
very busy girl.
She's
Very busy girl.
busy girl. Oh, has she got to wake up? Anyway, have a good. Oh, I'll tell you what. Before we go, I found something out quite recently. Do you remember your little paranormal encounter? Tell everybody what it was. This is real, by the way. None of this is made up.
About the lights that went around the TV.
Sparklies.
They've heard that already.
Yeah, no, but tell them I found out something quite recently. I haven't shared with you yet.
So there were these little neon dots kind of things. I couldn't explain them, but they were like glittering, and they were just kind of like going around the TV very slowly and very formatted, just going round and round for a while. Yeah, I just
But you
watched
said
it.
to me as well, one of them spoke to you. I'm not taking the mickey out of it because I found out more information recently, and this was what 10 years ago.
Oh, more than that.
No, you were about 6 or 7.
Was I?
Yeah.
What
So
did you find?
I
out?
found out recently that a lot of angels that are captured on camera have been floating around TVs
Wow.
in little sparklies.
Wow.
I found that out.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. So Maya had a lovely paranormal encounter. That's a good word. Or experience, a lovely paranormal, a beautiful paranormal experience in where she saw this. We called them as a family the Sparklies.
They just sparkled, so we just call them that.
So we just call them the Sparklies. But it has been said and has been noted that angels have been captured in exactly the same way. Just thought I'd share that with you guys before we left for the night. Thank you once again for being here. We really do appreciate you guys. And please help us to continue to make this the best paranormal investigation teamwork radio show or TV show out there today, because we're honest. Okay. Until Thursday night here, 8 p.m. for Reach Across Live. See you all very soon. Good night from me. And it's good night from me. Bye.
Bye.